What's up, guys? It's your boy Spider Productions here, and today we are here with a new teaser trailer for Marvel Studios' Thor: Love and Thunder. Man, this is a trailer that has been like a while. It took a while to come out. Like, I figured that the trailer would come out soon, but like, this trailer came out a little bit before the release date. I don't know if they're gonna push the release date back. I hope they don't, but this trailer took a bit to come out. Kind of similar to Spider-Man No Way Home. It took a little bit. At least Spider-Man No Way Home at least came out a couple months before the movie came out. But this, I don't know when the movie comes out. I can't remember. Probably like in like 2 months or so. But yeah, it took a little bit. But so, Thor: Love and Thunder, man. I'm very excited for this movie. Mainly because this movie is based on the storyline of Thor against Gore the God Butcher, and I read that comic book a couple years ago to get into some Thor comics when Ragnarok was coming out, and I loved that Gore the God Butcher storyline. It was just such a good book. Like, it was so good. The villain was so dope, and I just liked the idea of, spoilers if you haven't read the book, but it took Thor, an older Thor from the future, the modern Thor that we're used to with Mjolnir and the helmet, and a younger version of Thor before he got Mjolnir to defeat Gore. It took 3 versions of Thor to take out Gore the God Butcher. That lets you know how powerful he was. And if I remember correctly, Gore's motivations to being evil is that he just believed that all gods were bad. I can't remember why, but I have to reread that book again. But he basically believed that all gods had all this power, but they don't use it to defend the people that they're supposed to be defending. So he took matters into his own hands, and he got like access to some energy of some sort and just wanted on a killing spree to kill all the gods. So I'm curious how this is going to go. Now that I know that Christian Bale is playing Gore the God Butcher, I'm curious how he's gonna do this. I know he's a great actor, so I'm pretty sure he'll do good, but I'm curious how they're gonna do Gore the God Butcher, man. I'm really curious. And we've gotten concept art of what Thor and Jane look like. Obviously, if you don't know, when they did the Comic-Con event for Thor: Love and Thunder, they confirmed that Natalie Portman was not only coming back as Jane Foster, but she was going to be Mighty Thor, is what they called her in her comic book run. Most people just called her Lady Thor, but yeah, she's called Mighty Thor. So I'm curious how this is gonna go. We're gonna see Jane Foster become Thor. I wonder how they're going to rebuild Mjolnir. I wonder how that's going to happen. I'm wondering about their new colorful costumes, especially Thor's. I just have a lot of questions, like how they're going to do Gore and all this other stuff. But I don't want to waste any time. I want to see this for myself, and then I will judge it at the end. So if you guys are ready, I'm ready. Let's get into this. What?
Were once used for battle. Now they're but humble tools for peace. I need to figure out exactly who I am.
Yeah, he got back to working out again.
I'm gonna choose my own path.
Hey, with the Guardians.
My superheroing days are over.
Thor and Korg are going around.
You ever feel
Asgard.
lost? Just look into the eyes of the people that you love. Me.
What? Just listening.
I like seeing the Guardians, man. That was quick. Wow. Okay. Whoa! Okay, we got a little glimpse of Jane at the end. Whoa, look at her outfit, dude. Okay, that looks sick. I'm not gonna lie. That looks pretty cool. I'm wondering how she got it fixed. How'd she fix it? Or who fixed it? Because it was broken in pieces last time, but nah, what? That's awesome. Okay, so I want to go back to the beginning. So we had, I thought this was supposed to be Jane. No, this is Thor as a kid. And then we see him in his fucking, where's that outfit from? Where is it at? Right here. We see him in this outfit. Right there. His first appearance in the comics is this outfit. This is probably a modernized version of it, but that's awesome. That's awesome. I love that. Like, it took me a second. I was like, wait, what is... That's cool. So that's him in his classic outfit, and then that's probably him as a teenager then. And then this is him from the looks of it as an adult, if I can get a good glimpse of it. Yeah, that looks like him from Thor 1. Yeah, that looks like his Thor 1 outfit. And then he looks more like a Viking in this movie too. Like, he has the little things on his capes too. He looks more like a Viking here. Now the visuals took me a minute. Like, this looks visually really good. Like, it looks beautiful. Like, the way this is captured and shot visually, it visually looks awesome.
His hands were once used for battle. Now they're but humble tools for peace.
So, it seems like Thor's trying to find himself a new calling. You know, he's been a warrior, he's been an Avenger, he's been a Revenger, he's been the Guardians of the Galaxy. He's currently on their team right now in this movie, and it looks like the entire Guardians were there, and it looks like they're in this for like a good bit of the movie. Like, I thought they was going to be in it for like maybe a portion of the movie and then they were going to leave, but no, they were there for like a good portion of this trailer. And then it looks like they dip, or it looks like he leaves them to go find himself, because he feels like he's not a warrior anymore, because, you know, the whole Thanos thing, the Avengers that disbanded, he wants to find himself, and he's just doing his own thing. And it looks like he goes to this planet, wherever this is, which is visually stunning. Like, what is this, a moon and a sun? It looks visually stunning, whatever this is. And he's just going there to meditate and just find himself. And then he buries Stormbreaker on some, like, gravestone or something.
I need to figure out exactly who I am.
Okay, his eyes right there. So his eyes are blue. Because obviously, if you remember, Hela cut his eye out, and then they replaced it with an orange eyeball. But no, it looks like they're both blue here. Huh. So did he get his eye replaced again and just had it color corrected? Or is this... he's using lightning to make his eyes look like that? I don't know. I don't want it to be close. Wait, what did that hat say? Strongest Avenger? Guys, I just recently watched Thor Ragnarok actually last night because I heard the rumors that the new trailer could possibly come out today. Bro, Strongest Avengers. I'm done. Okay, so it looks like Thor is getting rid of this fat he had in Avengers Endgame, so that's good. He's getting back to shape. It looks like he cut his beard, obviously, cut his hair down, working out wherever he was. Yeah, I don't know where this is, but
I want to choose my own path.
I like his outfit. Like, I like seeing Peter Quill. Peter Quill's outfit is tight, too. Look at this. It's pretty cool. He grew his beard out a bit more. But then there's Mantis over there. But I like Thor's, like, Ravager outfit. Like, his Ravager's outfit is obviously because he joined the Ravengers and he's part of the Guardians. But I think his pants, the pants that I saw in the behind the scenes picture that they had that was floating around, is literally just these pants. It's literally these pants, but for this suit. But since they had this entire suit in the movie, I'm like, I guess it makes sense why he would go with those clothes again. But wow, okay.
Choose my own path. Live in the...
Yeah, literally these pants are literally this. Just a modernized look of it. That's pretty cool. So then, okay, we see Nebula, Star-Lord, Groot. Groot's still a teenager? I thought Groot would be a bit bigger. Okay, there's Rocket over there. I didn't see Rocket before, so I was curious where he was. Okay. I wonder what planet they're on. They're somewhere.
The moment.
Okay. Mantis, Star-Lord. It looks like Peter's just saying, do your own thing, I guess, and Thor just isn't fighting with them, I guess? I don't know. And it looks like the outfit he's wearing is his Endgame / Infinity War outfit here. So I figured that when he was using Stormbreaker that he would just stay in the Ravager's outfit, but no, I guess this is the outfit that it would go to. Alright.
Live in the moment. My superheroing days are over.
Okay, I was about to say, Korg look a bit strange over there in this shot. In this shot, I don't know if it's just the CGI, but he just does not look good in the face. I don't know. Okay, so he's saying his superheroing days are done, and he's no longer doing the superhero stuff, which makes sense because the Avengers are done. But everybody loves Thor, so that's obviously why he got... Because Thor's popularity boosted after Thor Ragnarok, because I'm assuming what was going to happen is that he was just going to have 3 movies and that was going to be it. But since they reinvented Thor's character in Thor Ragnarok, everybody liked Thor more in the comedic sense in Ragnarok. And I did too, personally. I like Thor the way he is, kind of like posh and uptight sometimes. And if it's written well, like if you guys watch Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, that version of Thor is written well. He's not too comedic like he is in the MCU, but he's written well when he's like stoic and, you know, high-pitched speaking and stuff like that, and like how he was in the first couple of movies. But in that show he was written way better. But in the first MCU movies, it was okay, but it wasn't like, I felt like it just didn't fit for the movies version of him, in my opinion. So I like that he's a bit more comedic in these movies now. Now I would say Infinity War he wasn't as comedic anymore because obviously he lost everyone, and it was a much more serious movie. And same with Endgame. Like Endgame, they just made fun of how fat he was. But yeah, I'm glad that he's working out. He's getting himself back together. He's getting himself back to fighting form. And it says it comes out in July. Really? Wow, that's really soon. What? Because we're getting Doctor Strange is coming out next month, which is May. So we're getting 3 Marvel things in 3 months from each other. That's crazy. Because we're getting Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness next month in May. Then we're getting Miss Marvel in June. And then we're getting Thor Love and Thunder in July. And then later in the year, we're going to get She-Hulk. Wow. That's a lot of Marvel content. And that's a lot of Marvel content within 3 months of each other. Like, wow, okay. Okay, so it looks like that's Valkyrie. That's Korg. That's Thor on Mead. I think that's what you call it. They're flying someplace. Where is this? So I saw that there was a bunch of guys throwing thunderbolts. So I don't know if you guys probably don't know this, but there was a comic book where this comic book revealed that there are 10 realms, not 9, but there were 10. There were 10 realms, and I think it was a result of the whatchamacallit, the eye. When the Watcher was killed and his eyes could see everything, when Nick Fury in that comic book killed the Watcher and destroyed one of his eyes, he released a bunch of secrets that the Watcher knew about that the world did not know. Like, for example, Iron Man finding out he had a brother, Peter Parker finding out that he wasn't the only person bit by the same spider, Thor finds out that he has a sister, actually. Like, and it's not Hela. In the comics, Hela is Loki's daughter. But in the comics, they found out that that Thor has a sister, and she's from heaven, which is the 10th realm that was cut off, that doesn't exist, that they don't talk about. So I don't know what happened and why she was sent there. I can't remember, but yeah, Thor and Loki had a sister that was from heaven. I'm assuming that's not what this is, but when those guys were throwing those lightning bolts around, I assumed that was Marvel's version of heaven, so I was wondering if they were going to show Thor and Loki having another sister. But Loki's not in this movie because Loki died in Endgame. or in Infinity War, but with I guess a variant version of himself traveling in the TVA right now, he's probably not going to appear in this movie. I'd be surprised if he appears in the post-credits scene, but I don't think he's going to appear in the movie itself. Yeah, what is Thor doing? Like, I'm assuming that's modern times, or because the Gore the God Butcher storyline explored Thor throughout his life. Like, it explored Thor when he was younger, younger and, full of himself, brash and arrogant. And then it explored Thor in modern times, obviously, when he's more humbled and more of a warrior, of a leader, of a more respectable person. And then they explored a timeline when he was like way older in the future. I think in this they're going to explore a bit more of Thor's backstory, at least in the MCU, which I like. And it looks like they're also going to explore a bit of himself when he was younger, which I hope they do, because he did fight Gore the God Butcher once before in the comic. So if they do that again, that'd be interesting. But they probably won't do that. They'll probably just say he's a new villain. So yeah, look at how colorful this costume is. And look how colorful Stormbreaker is. Wow. This is a colorful costume. And I actually bought the action figure of Thor in this suit. He should be arriving today, actually. I was hoping I'd get him before this trailer came out, but man, he's in a bright, colorful costume. Wow. This thing is really colorful. That's really crazy. Alright. Yeah, like, is this heaven? Like, I was assuming this was heaven with all these lightning bolts flying around. Yeah, like, I was assuming this was heaven with all these lightning bolts flying around. Maybe. Yeah, like, this has to be heaven. Like, look at this place. I'm curious if that's where this is. This must be the other realm that they were talking about, because heaven is the 10th realm, like I said, and it's a realm that they don't talk about. So is that where this is? And then Thor and Korg are wherever they are, and Thor's new colorful outfit. I like that Thor and Korg are actually traveling to all these locations. This is a dope ass shot. This is a crazy shot. But I like seeing Thor and Korg actually spend time together, because we saw that they were, I guess, sort of friends in Ragnarok, and that they met each other and that they were, cool. But in Endgame, they confirmed that, Korg was just hanging out with Thor for the past 5 years at their place at New Asgard. And they just hung out all the time. So I like that we're seeing Korg and Thor travel the galaxy together from the looks of it. And this is going to be Thor's, like, best friend companion as he travels around the galaxy, or travels around the other realms or galaxies, wherever they go. I like that we're saying that. Okay, so my question is, what is this creature? At first, it reminded me of that level in Guardians of the Galaxy when they fight Fang Fang Foom in that ice planet, but obviously that's not Fang Fang Foom. So I'm curious where this is. Are they in Jotunheim with the Frost Giants? And they just killed one of their beasts?
Remember what I told you.
Yeah, New Asgard. Yo, look at all these yachts! All these yachts in New Asgard! Yeah, because I remember they said in, there was oh cool, Thor's Hammer New Asgard tours. That's awesome. So I heard that they said, they're making Asgard more of a tourist place. But I heard that there was a little Easter egg in Spider-Man No Way Home that said that New Asgard was dealing with political troubles. So Valkyrie is having some troubles with politics in New Asgard. And from the looks of this, it looks like she turned Asgard into a tourist trap, where it's a place for people to live, but people from other mortals can come here and visit and hang out with people here. Interesting. So we'd be seeing a mixture of humans and Asgardians just chilling with each other. Interesting. It looks like the building of Asgard, or at least New Asgard, is going well than it was in Endgame, when they were still trying to figure themselves out.
You ever feel lost?
Yeah, like, we're seeing a more political aspect. Was that fucking Meek over there? Yes, this is Valkyrie with the other leaders.
Feel lost?
Yeah, there's Meek over there. Valkyrie is not loving this political stuff. I mean, yeah, I figured Thor would have to deal with this stuff, and it's just not for him. He's not a leader, or he's a leader, but he's not a king. He did, and I honestly liked. I know some people were like, "Why isn't they don't make Thor king?" Personally, Thor in the MCU doesn't feel like he would be the type of person to be king. Like, he just wants to live in the moment. He wants to be young. He wants to travel. He wants to explore. He wants to be a fighter, a warrior. He taking up the responsibility of king just didn't really suit him, to be honest with me. Like, Valkyrie, I still felt like wasn't really the type of person I would have expected to be king either. But if anyone had to have been king, I would have chosen Valkyrie, or maybe Loki if Loki wasn't so damn evil. But I mean, if Loki didn't die in Infinity War, I would have been okay with him being king. But yeah, like, seeing Valkyrie as king is interesting. I'm curious how they're gonna do that. I wonder what they're gonna explore with that front of her being like king. And it looks like she's trying to merge Asgard with the other portions of Earth. They're being more open.
Ever feel lost? Just look into the eye.
Yeah, like, look at this place. This has to be heaven, bro. So it looks like we got Korg. I'm assuming that's Jane, because she's wearing her outfit and she has bright blonder hair than Thor does. So this is Korg, Jane, Thor, and Valkyrie, and whoever that is over there. And it looks like they're in this new realm. I'm assuming this is heaven. I'm assuming this is heaven, because it looks way heaven-like. Is what I would assume, sort of. It has like a Greek Norse or Greek Norse mythology to it, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was like heaven.
Eyes are the people that you love.
I like all of their new looks. So we get a good look of pretty much everybody. Rocket went back to his orange outfit, which I liked. We got Teenage Groot. We got Nebula on the team. We got Mantis. Mantis with whatever this tiara thing is on her forehead. And then we got Drax with this little bracelet gauntlet thing, which is pretty cool. Peter, you let yourself go, my guy. Look at this. Look at your scruff. Your scruff needs work. I mean, personally, I didn't really like his whatchamacallit. I didn't really like his like bearded look. Personally, like his bearded look just didn't like his like sideburn sort of like mustache thing. It just didn't fit for me. But this scruff just looks like you just haven't cut your hair. It's just what it looks like. You just hasn't cut your hair, bro. But I mean, hey, man, I'm liking what this movie's doing so far. Like introducing having the Guardians in there and having Thor travel to all these crazy places.
Not me.
What? Just listening.
Man, this is gonna be funny. So, okay, so it looks like Thor, I thought he was on Earth. It's hard to tell if he's on Earth. I want this outfit that Thor has, because this outfit looks pretty dope too. But it looks like Thor is on Earth? Maybe? It's hard to tell, but he's somewhere. And all of a sudden, Jane just has Mjolnir. Like, can we explain how... Like, I thought we were going to see how she got it. I'm assuming we're going to see how she got it. But it looks like Thor first meets her with it. Like, I thought he was going to just see her normally, and then throughout their travels, she was going to get Mjolnir. But no, it seems like she just has it, and she just gets it. And I'm just curious, who rebuilt it? Because again, we saw Hela destroy it in Ragnarok, and it was in pieces. And it was in New Asgard, I believe, is where it was. So did Valkyrie just find the pieces, just placed it somewhere, and then someone stole it, rebuilt it, and then just whoever was worthy was going to wield it, and for some reason didn't go back to Thor, it just went to Jane? I would assume it didn't go back to Thor because Thor already had Stormbreaker at that point. But then again, Thor was wielding both in Endgame, so that wouldn't make sense. I don't know, I'm curious how they're going to explain this. She looks awesome, though. I like her outfit. Now, I know a lot of people don't really like her comic. The comic that they did for her. Personally, it's not the best comic in the world, but it's not as bad as people gave it flack for being. Like, it's not as bad as people said it was. Like, it's not great, but it's not as bad as people said it was, in my opinion. Like, I liked it for what it was. Alright, guys, that is Thor Love and Thunder. I like her outfit. Like, her outfit looks awesome. I like the helmet, too. I like that they kept the helmet. What? Okay, so July of this year. Alright. Alright, guys, there you have it. That is Thor Love and Thunder, official teaser. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this new trailer for Thor Love and Thunder. If you guys did, let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of this trailer. Drop a like on the video for your boy. Hit the subscribe button to be part of the community, and hit bell notifications so you guys know when I shall post next. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.